All right, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahshai, by Hashem HaKadosh. Um, this video is going to be entitled, Just Keep Following the Light. And we know Yahweh Shai is the light. This word, this truth, we know it as basically the guidelines. And being in a world full of darkness, it's a clear path to basically the kingdom. So we have to continue to follow it. That's the blueprint. This is how it was set up from the get-go. The Lord already had the elect set up. He had 2/3 set up. Everything was set in place, So wherever you are in your walk, just keep following the light. Don't worry about nobody else. That's one thing I can actually see walking in this walk. When you get so caught up in worrying about other people, you know what I'm saying, you can't really focus on your walk. 2/3 are going to be 2/3. Esau is going to be Esau. You could beat these people upside the head with the truth. If it's not meant for them to get it, they just won't. No need in wrestling with them. Just let them go on the path that they're going on. You can correct them or give them the correct way. Defend the gospel as you're supposed to. But at the end of the day, guess what? They're still going to be who they are. And sometimes you just have to be reminded, or you just have to see it yourself and understand, that's just a lost vessel. You can't pour that wine into that vessel because it's cracked and it's broken. It's not going to hold that water. But needless to say, this is John 8:12. It says, Then spake Yahushua again unto them, saying, I am the light of the world. He that followeth me shall not walk in darkness, but shall have the light of life. So everything that this world promotes is darkness. You just look at social media, you look at just the world we live in, and folly is set in great dignity. Things that you never thought would have actually transpired and been something is what the status quo is today. Growing up in the 90s, I would have never thought that I would have seen a place like this, where everything's accepted. Everything. People just accept everything. And it's like, man, nobody has standards, morals, anything, That's not following the light. So when we follow the light of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, we have to follow truth and go against. So we're opposing this place. You're going to stand out like a sore thumb when you don't agree with 100% of what's going on here. You know what I'm saying? So, but you have to use wisdom as well. So, light. It says, the Most High is light because light has extremely delicate, subtle, pure, brilliant quality of truth and its knowledge, together with the spiritual purity associated with it. And that's how we're supposed to move, in knowledge. Okay? Use wisdom. Is it going to be perfected? Eventually. But you're going to go through walks. You're going to fall on your face, and you got to get right back up and keep on walking. That's what a race is. That's what this race is. You falling flat on your face and having the belief in the spirit enough to, when everybody's still running, to get up and say, you know what? This is my race. I got to get up and I got to run. I got to keep running. Let's just be real with it. Everybody, most of the time, nobody going to turn around and look and say, come on, brother, get up. Let's go. We got to get, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you're going to just be left flat there to get up, but that's the mind frame you want anyway. You know, that's the mind frame you want anyway, for the simple fact that you don't know in these times coming your positioning and where you're going to be. You could be put in a camp. You could be put in a situation to where you're alone in the woods, and you're going to have to basically have had times of being alone to where you can have built that character up. You know, the straight and narrow path to where one man can only get in by himself, that means something. It didn't say your brother was going to be on side of you holding your hand to walk you in. No, you got to get in there yourself. Okay? This is 1 Corinthians 4:9. For I think that the Most High has set forth us the apostles last as it were appointed to death. For we are made a spectacle unto the world and to the angels and to men. So you're not going to be looked upon as this bold figure. Everybody's going to go against you. Man, you don't get lineups. Man, you don't need this. Man, I hear it every day. I'm a personal trainer, you know, and I got tons of clients, and giving them dietary plans is crazy because some of the things they want to eat, it's just like, man, you're not supposed to be eating that, you know? And just giving health reasons and concerns behind it, it's just like amazes them that things that I just personally don't eat, you know? But it amazes me, you know? They're not following the light. You know, you try to give them that light and it's like, it's rejected. They vomit that light up. I don't want it. I'm rejecting it, you know? So we're looked upon as something different. You're going to be. 1 Peter 2:9. But ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, and holy nation, a peculiar people, that ye should shew forth the praises of him who hath called you out of darkness into his marvelous light. So you were called to walk in this light. Walk in it. That's what we have to do. You know, got to continue following that light and walking on that path and that road to where we can see where we're going. Okay? You got to continue on that road. You can't get tired. You can't get weary. You got to continue to push on. It's just that simple. Okay? Matthew 4:16. The people which sat in darkness saw great light. And to them which sat in the region and shadow of death, light is sprung up. That's this truth. You know, there's a certain time where that light is going to spring up to certain people and they're going to get it. They're going to see the path like, man, I've been doing this wrong the whole time. You know, and that's when you got to move the way you move, you know, and continue to move that way. Psalms 85:11. Truth shall spring out of the earth, and righteousness shall look down from heaven. Certain men are going to get this. Certain men are going to get this. Okay? Not everyone. Certain men are going to get this, and they're going to walk in that light even unto death. You know, that's what this is about. You know, this is Matthew 5:14. Ye are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid. So you're up. You're going to stand out. When everybody look up and see, it's like, okay, they're walking a different way. It's something about that person that just stands out, you know. Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel, but on a candlestick, and it giveth light unto all that are in the house. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. Self-explanatory. So you're supposed to be sticking out like a sore thumb, but you have to do these things in a form of understanding where you are, but you're still walking. It's that Clark Kent effect. You got to know when to be Superman, and you got to know when to be Clark Kent. Know when to throw that jab, know when to hold it, you know, because Satan is crafty. But we have the light, and we have the power from Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua to know these things. Okay? With that, I want to say shalom.